Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Legacy here. Today I've got another video for you guys, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the PHD100 from Tractor Supply Company. Just got this the other day. Originally I had one from Woods, the one that came with my tractor when I purchased it, but unfortunately it got stolen, so we bought another one to use on a project. So this video is basically going to be an unboxing and installation type video. So we're going to go ahead and get this out of the casing now. Alright, so we have gotten everything out of the casing and it is laid out here. All the pieces that came with it. This looks a lot bigger than the one I already had. The TPD35 Woods model. And this is the PHD100. This is the one that Tractor Supply Company sells, and everything that came with it. We chose the 9-inch auger bit here. There were the 12 and the 6, but these are the ones that this is the one that we went with for best for fencing and stuff. Medium-sized hole, and the gearbox head looks a lot bigger than the TPD35. It does say that it doesn't come with the oil in it, so we have to go buy it tells you everything here. It says 80W90 gearbox oil, gear oil. And then this bit here, which is the tip of the auger there, this is an extra one that we got. It is about like $45 more, because the one we got was a little bit damaged. The tip is a little broken, so we had to buy a new tip just in case. So that's like a backup. So this is still going to be the one that we use, but that's like a backup one. It does come with everything that you need to put it together. The good thing about this one from the TPD35 is that it has the stands. We had a very hard time putting the TPD35 on level ground, because it would just lean on one side and didn't have the stands to hold it. So this has the stands. It has everything that the TPD35 had, but it is way bigger, better, and it has a lot more with it, like the stand. It also has a cover for the handle that you can use. The guide handle here has a cover for that. It has a 8-foot PTO, I believe, so this thing extends about 8 feet. That golden text right there is what that is. Other than that, it has the manual, all the pins we need, bolts, lock washers, the nuts for the bolts, any locking pins, anything like that. Everything comes with it. And now we're just going to go ahead and assemble it. So one thing I want to point out is this ball joint here. On some of the videos that I saw, they said this is really loose, and it basically, there's a lot of play in it. And looking at this one, it doesn't seem like there is. So I'm assuming it's just the models that they had, or the batch that they had. But this one seems like it's pretty tight, and it doesn't have any play. As you can see, I'm moving it, but there's no play in it. It does move around perfectly. It does need to be greased a little bit, but for now it seems like it's perfectly fine. There's no issue there. It has been sitting around in their lot for a little bit, a couple of weeks, but other than just aesthetics, there's nothing wrong with it. As you can see, it's a little bit dirty and rusty and stuff like that. Alright, so we have taken it out of the box and it is fully assembled. As you can see, the best part about this one compared to the TPD35 is the legs here, which hold it up, and it is a lot bigger than the TPD35. As you can see, this head, the gearbox, is just massive. And we're not going to turn it on today just because I don't have the 80W90 lubricant, so we're not going to test it today. That's going to be in a different video. But there's the extra bit that we bought. This one is a little bit broken right there. That's why we bought it, just in case, for future use. Other than that, the whole assembly process was very easy. The instructions explain every single step. And the cool thing about this one is, since it's rated for 18 to 100 horsepower, you can take this ball joint and turn it around for a smaller pin. So a smaller hole, and then the bigger hole for a bigger pin. That's really cool. The other one didn't have that. Ours is in a mid-range, not the whole 100 horsepower type thing. You can adjust it to 4 different lengths. So you got all of these adjustments. This is the standard that they recommend in the manual. They didn't provide the pins for the part that attaches to your tractor for the 3-point. So we have to buy those lock pins. We do have some, but if you do not, then you might have to buy some. There's the manual box. We mounted that separately, like we saw. It was a little tough. It's got self-tapping screws. There are holes, but you just have to give it enough force to get those self-tapping screws in there. And then you've got pins for your whole adjustment bar, which is really cool. The other TPD35 did not have pins, so the bar could literally do whatever it wants. This one, the bar does not swivel, which is a really nice feature, because then you don't have to hold it all the time. You just need to hold it to direct it. And it also has the handle grip, like I showed you before. There are 3 different adjustments on the legs. You've got the top one, a little bit shorter, and then there's one down here, which I'm not sure what it's for, because this length here doesn't match up with this length here. So let me know in the comments down below if you know if it's just for stationary purposes or what it's for. But I'm probably not going to show us filling the oil, but just to let you guys know, you remove this, that's like the inlet, and then you take this little bolt out here, and that's like your fill level indicator. So once you fill the oil enough and it starts dripping out here, you got to make sure that it's level, straight, so all the oil is not on one side. Once it starts dripping out here, then that's how you know it's full. So that's another cool feature. I did not fill the oil in my other one. Maybe they already filled it in there. But another cool feature is this handle here. This is, I'm assuming it's to move it around, move this piece around while you're trying to attach your 3-point hitch. And it just makes it a little bit easier instead of you having to grab this and move it around and stuff. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the whole unboxing and installation section of it. In the next video, hopefully tomorrow, I'll be able to get the oil for the gearbox, and we'll be able to hook it up with the tractor and see exactly how it functions. And that is it for this part of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you have any questions, go to the comment section below.